Okay, yeah, we should be live now. Alrighty, so oh wait, hold on. Wait 1 second. I forgot to open up Live Split. Give me a second. What a player. Hold on. Where'd the Live Split go? Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go mute now. Basically, give me a countdown whenever you guys are ready.
Okay.
Is everybody pretty much good to go?
Is everybody pretty much good to go?
Yes.
Yep. It's okay for me.
Alright. I guess I will do the countdown. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. We'll count down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck to everyone.
So yeah, so Whip's gonna pretty much do. Whip and Emma are gonna pretty much do most of the commentary. They can introduce the game and stuff.
There was nothing about the starry
Alright,
sky that
Harry
night
Potter and the
that
Sorcerer's
suggested
Stone,
strange
because
and mysterious
Redneck was
things
not
were
happy with us
simply
calling it Philosopher's
As
Stone.
unsuspecting
No, that's like
muggles
the
slept,
Twitch
a
game.
huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled
First we
down
have
from
2
the
minutes
darkness.
or 1.5 minutes
The
of
giant
cutscenes.
named Hagrid
They
left a
basically
blanket wrap
changed the
bundle on the
style
doorstep of
between
number
this
4,
and the
Privet
second
Drive.
game, so they made
Nestled in the
colored
bundle
book cutscenes for this
was a
game,
baby,
whereas
Harry
the second game
Potter,
had the 16
the
graphics
boy
for
who
HP2.
lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his
And,
dreadful step-parents, the
this is
Dursleys.
an introduction to the
Until
story
that
itself,
fateful
which
day
I'm sure
when he
most of
received
us
the
are
letter
familiar with
inviting
already.
him to attend
So,
Hogwarts School of
starting out,
Witchcraft and
right after
Wizardry.
this, we're
Hagrid
going
took
to a
Harry
tutorial.
to Diagon Alley to
And I
purchase a
guess
most
the
unusual list of
best we
school
can
supplies.
do by explaining tutorial
Soon
is
after,
going over
Harry
our
caught
most
the
recent efforts
Hogwarts
in finding a
Express from
tutorial
platform
skip,
9
which
3/4 and left the
was
Muggle
actually
world
a few
far
weeks ago.
behind.
Yeah.
Where,
Harry sat
when we
beneath
made
the
a small
sorting hat,
discovery, which
hoping that he would not
eventually
be
led
chosen for
nowhere,
Slytherin House over
and
Gryffindor.
that
Not
also led to
Slytherin,
about
eh?
8 people
Said
sitting
the
in a
hat in his
Discord
ear.
call walking
Who
off a
could be
bookcase
great?
hoping to go
It's
out
all
of
here in
bounds.
your head, and
Okay,
Slytherin
so
will help you on your way to
let's
greatness.
see what house Harry
No?
gets.
Well, if you're
You
sure,
want to take bets on that
better
one?
be Gryffindor.
Oh my god, that's so surprising. I was not expecting that.
Every time, man. If you didn't get the joke, that's an ESCA reference. When this game was started at ESCA.
Yeah, so yeah, like Whip said, we're gonna be going to a tutorial room for the first like 6.5 minutes of the game. And it'll be teaching us the basics of the game, and we have to pretty much go through to progress to the next part of the game. So yeah, there's no really movement tech in this game, but most of us switch between analog and D-pad because optimally you want to take D-pad for like straight lines, but a lot of the things are easier with analog and so on and so forth. But yeah, so.
So basically this game's real time saver comes down to very small movement text that add up over time. And believe me, it adds up a lot over time.
You lose half a second here.
Come on, Harry.
Lose another
Well,
one
well,
there,
I'm Draco.
then it
Looking
adds
for
up
that?
to a
Go
second,
home,
then
you.
even more seconds.
Yeah, like little things in this game really do
He's a
add up,
nasty
especially when
beast.
you're at like a
Listen.
higher level in the game. It's pretty insane.
I've had a few
Come on, Harry.
runs where if I grace the wall for like 2 seconds
Let's
longer,
go.
those 2 seconds will remain as time loss until the very end. It's really annoying.
Follow me.
Yeah, so coming up, we have the first cutscene skip. We're gonna do Ron skip, which we're gonna jump
To jump.
to the side of Ron and ledge grab, and it's gonna skip a cutscene that like that.
I was really close to not getting it.
I've failed it many times, even though it's not that particularly hard.
Alright, Nick. Don't touch it.
I feel it soon.
Yeah, this is the hardest room in the tutorial. This is like the tower where we do a lot of ledge grab skips, but like each one you miss, it adds up. So, and if you fall, then that's really bad. You lose a lot of time.
Don't fall.
Oh my, that was really close to falling. Jesus.
So each ledge skip they do here saves about, what is it, 1.5 seconds?
Yeah.
For each grab.
That wasn't that bad actually.
That's good for me. I got all the ones I usually get.
I got all of them except one, so it's good.
I got only one.
Oh
Thank
shit.
you.
I only got one.
I think when I raced Redneck 2 years ago in Potterthon, I think I fell. I think I fell down in the
Yeah, you
tutorial.
did.
Yeah, that was funny.
Get away for the home. Get a load of this guy.
But yeah, for most of the rooms, we're collecting feathers to unlock the doors to the next room, pretty much.
So to explain how this game works, it's actually all spaghetti code, meaning that this action does this, this action does that, and that's actually important because the room, the previous tutorial room, where we meet Nick for the first time is actually quite essential because it unlocks us to use the triangle button, which would be locked if we did a tutorial skip. But getting back on tutorial skips, the first room in tutorials, I found out that you could walk off a bookcase and sort of embed inside of it, but once you would land, it would push you out of it again.
I got padlocks
And-
too.
I'm never now I've lost
Nice.
my use the R1.
So our theory was to go out of bounds and use something called bird warping, which is basically you skipping the death plane and being out of bounds and then warping to the top of the tutorial room. But we could never get out of bounds, so...
Come on, Books.
Follow things.
It was really good, except I didn't get padlocks good.
That was a fun like call that we had that one day. Where we were literally calling for tutorial skip for like 4 hours or something like that. It was a lot of fun though.
It was about 4 hours for everyone, then it was like another 4 hours for me and Web and Egg.
Jeez.
And like we were 10 or 20, 12 at the same time. It was cool.
We had Egggdar's moral support as well. That was good.
Oh, I was just doing moral support. I didn't know what was going on.
This is like a really high 613, which is really good.
Yeah, mine's like a 615 or 616, which is not bad.
I see
616.
you risk. Hi,
I'm definitely
I'm
at
nice to meet you. Come on, Harry.
620 plus for me.
Yeah, 615.
But I'm super bad at tutorial, so.
Redneck probably had like the 613 is actually really good. Like what Redneck got.
Yeah.
Especially like
If I got padlock skip, I would have been close to gold.
yeah, definitely.
Wow, I'll show you where the.
I thought your goal was 611.
Yeah, it's 611 for Redneck.
611.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we just did another Ron skip where we literally just walk behind him and skip another cutscene. So
I am Madam Who. There is a house.
Dude, this
Stairs
part's scary.
first.
Ah,
I got stuck to the wall.
nearly got a perfect one skip going ahead of him. But no, he didn't want to.
So flying practice actually matters more than you might think, because the way flight mechanics work is that the more you turn,
The next
the more
test.
speed you
Fly
lose.
through. Ready, Potter?
Okay. So the obviously fastest method would be to turn as little as possible in the right angle.
It's really a point for not missing a rank. If you missed a rank, it is a lot of months.
Yeah, that too.
depends on the ring.
Depends on the ring and how fast you are at rectifying the missing rings.
Well done.
Yeah, it's a,
I had it this.
Ready for a tough as before.
yeah, I took it
On
pretty
my whistle.
safe. Usually you want to like optimally, if there are rings that like turn, you want to turn like right when you get to the ring and as quick as you can, because like Web says, the more you turn, the more speed you lose. So like you can reset here. I mean, you shouldn't reset here a decent amount, but there's been times where all of us have had resets and flying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, missing rings is not fun. Very annoying.
I can't even count the amount of times I reset on flying tutorial on
Well
2
done.
games.
Yeah, I got like a 217, which isn't bad.
You've mastered. Now run along.
I got like a, I don't know.
Best dialogue in the game right now.
Hi, Harry. No, I am not.
No, I am
Hello, Harry.
not.
She's rather.
Someone needs to quote that and put that on a shirt. Just, no, I am not. That'd be
That
pretty
would be
insane.
a good conversation opener.
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
no,
actually-
I am not.
I'll buy that.
Someone asks, are you hungry? No, I am not.
I used to have a bus here, shit.
It's funny. Yeah, so there's a total of four classrooms, right, in the game? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in any percent, we only do 2. We do Charms class and we do Herbology. I can't think of the name. So we have these like obstacle courses that we have to do to get to class. For Charms class, there's RNG that can happen on whether or not the table, like what height the tables will be at. So if you ledge grab, it's like a 1.5 seconds each time. And oh no.
The table was so low.
Yeah, that can happen as well. Like.
You must be Harry. Welcome, ya.
The tables are RNG in terms of which one spawns in and whether they go up or down when they spawn in. And
That
you
was
basically
good.
don't want one table to be too high
Excellent.
or too low for the next one because
Perfect.
you might get a ledge.
Superb.
Yeah.
Or in Redneck's case, not get a ledge grab.
That was
Yeah,
good.
just fall off.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well
So now that we're learning Wingardium Leviosa, we're going to be doing it a few times in the run. It's nothing really special, you just lift objects and put them in the desired
now listen.
spot.
Sharp.
When we learn Incendio, though, there'll be a little bit of tech to that, fast Incendios.
Try
But you'll see what we mean when we get there in like 6 minutes.
5 seconds.
Press
to
the
fall
trap.
off.
That's not that bad, though. Especially because you had a good beginning.
Something I learned very recently is that the PlayStation and old retro consoles actually output video at 8:7 instead of 4:3.
Oh, really?
And some games compensate the stretch from 8:7 to
Dear Harry,
4:3
you can get to
by
Potterthon.
squishing icons together. So
Hmm.
in my screen, the square, triangle, X, and circle buttons, they look like ovals, but because I stretch them 4:3, they look like circles. So it's just a little like thing that I found out very recently.
Oh my god, that's funny.
A lot of
Probably
games do that.
probably stretches on like a CRT, I imagine, like the 4x3.
Yeah, that's why.
Well,
The
Pop,
actual
this is
resolution that the PS2
Wingardium
pulls out
Leviosa.
8:7.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, I'm playing on a flat screen.
Ow! You're not leaving.
I don't have a CRT.
RGB.
Crap.
I used to play on a CRT like a long time, like when I first started speedrunning. But it's just too much of a hassle to have in like your setup.
Okay, so trying one cycle 3 hit for third phase or not?
I'm just doing the double hit. I'm not doing triple. I don't even know how to do the triple. I don't think I've ever gotten it.
Crabby.
Okay, I'll turn up the call down a little bit.
I think it's just me you have to turn up.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I'll just turn up the
Lost you.
I gotta go to the freaking Discord. Okay, I think that's good.
Not wink wink. So what we did was a little dance revolution with Malfoy throwing wizard crackers.
Dance revolution.
There really isn't much to say to it.
Yeah. There's strats you do, but like, it's just pretty much manipulating where they throw the firecrackers and hitting them at the same time. It's pretty consistent. So, but you can still mess it up, of course. Like, I'm sure we all have.
Just this morning I got soft lock because on first phase I hit Malfoy and myself at the same time at the same spot.
Oh no.
And the game just froze.
Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks.
So kids, remember, don't get too close to the Malfoy.
So yeah, next we're gonna be leaving the castle for the first time. Even though we've only been at Hogwarts for 14 minutes, and we're gonna be going to our next class, which is herbology, and we're gonna be learning Incendio. So it's gonna be another one of those obstacle courses to get to class. This one has pillars, but you're supposed to move all 4 pillars into the center, and then just platform across it. But you only have to really move one, because it's fast. And then we'll be learning Incendio, and we'll be able to do Incendio. We do Incendio I think 4 times in the run, and we'll be doing a method called Fast Incendio where we can get multiple inputs in the same window. So that's pretty cool to see.
Shoutouts to PS1 Hagrid.
Yeah.
What, you're there?
No, I don't think anybody's there yet. That'd be crazy if someone was already there.
Super skip.
Yeah. Herbology skip. You automatically just get Incendio.
That's super speed.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
Alright.
Alright, I'm taking my headphones off.
Has anybody gotten a ghost input yet?
Just got one.
Good.
Dang. Yeah, I haven't gotten one, so I don't think I'll be getting one because this is the last class I'm taking for my semester at Hogwarts.
Well done.
What a short semester. An hour and 15-minute semester. Like, that's insane.
And you kill a guy with a sloth brain. So
Yeah.
it's been very
Yeah,
productive.
you get a souvenir.
Souvenir.
Okay, I messed it up, but I was able to get multiple inputs at the same time on Incendio. You can actually get the first input on the Incendio when the menu opens up. Shoutouts to Whip, because I didn't know about this and neither did anybody else. You can actually hold down the first input while Harry is casting the spell and it'll automatically put the first input in. For the longest time, I've been just pressing it at the right time, but you can actually just hold it down before the Incendio menu comes up. And I found this out later.
Really?
Yeah. Whip said it, I think, on stream, or I think in the VC call we were in. And I was like, wait, you can do that? I was like, oh shoot. I was like, well, I didn't know that.
Okay.
It changed my life for the better.
You learn something new every day, actually.
Okay, so I think I will do it for the rest of the run.
Yeah. So coming up is Fire Seed Skip, which this saves like several minutes, but I'm gonna concentrate and have someone else explain the trick.
So I'm no expert on Fire Seed Skip. I don't know about you.
You should probably explain it afterwards, because I'm about to open it up a little. So.
Okay. Okay, I got it first try. That's good. So Fire Seed Skip is initially it's a trick where you're supposed to go get these fire seeds for Hagrid because Hagrid has this egg he wants to hatch. But you can actually do a set of I'd call it movement and positioning, where you can actually clip out of bounds and skip Fire Seed altogether. It saves like a few minutes, like I think like 6 to 7 minutes, I think. But yeah, I think I don't know when the setup was found, either 2016 or 2017. I'm not that old in the community, so.
Setup was found in 2017, I think.
Yeah.
And you have to mention that you have no jump button on the game, so I read jumps because some acute angles the game thinks Harry is against the wall, but not against the wall, so he pushed through the wall and do some stupid shit.
That's a pretty much a good explanation, honestly. And not only that, Nano's been
There is
around long.
another example of this, and Forbidden Forest too,
Yeah.
that you will see a bit later.
Yeah, what Nano pretty much just said. He's been around longer than anybody else, and he was around when Fireseed was also first implemented and discovered, so probably the best person to ask about those tricks.
Was even there for early 4 eyes back in the day.
Yeah, early 4 eyes, if you guys think that Fireseed skip looked hard, early 4 eyes was something else.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Early 4 eyes.
So yeah, basically early 4 eyes was the method before all the crazy stuff we are going to do. It was a clip, an hobby you can do in the dungeons, skipping the entire part of dungeons except for the 4 eyes. And because the skip was super precise, super hard to do, super punishing when you miss it. So few people run the game at the time because it was super hard, and like I think like 5 people on the leaderboard got a PB with early 4 eyes or something like that.
That's crazy.
That's so many.
Is that the snitch?
Thanks to a new discovery, you don't have this early 4 eyes to do, and lots of people came to the game, and here we are now.
Yeah, there was a... so the trick that replaced early 4 eyes is going to be Quidditch Abuse, which is a memory manipulation trick we'll be doing. It's actually really easy. What we're going to be doing is we're going to, after this Quidditch match, we're going to save the game, exit, go back and load our file, and then we have unlocked the Quidditch outside of the main game. We replay the Hufflepuff match, and then we play the Ravenclaw match, and then we go back into our save file, and the game gets tricked into thinking we've beaten Ravenclaw in the game, so it actually skips us into Diagon Alley. And with that, we also learn Vertimilius, so when we do go back to the dungeons later on in the game, out of order, we don't have to do early 4 eyes. There was a time when you had to do both Fireseed and early 4 eyes, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so like...
My first world record was both Fireseed skip and early 4 eyes first try.
Oh my god.
And that was pretty insane.
That's nuts. Yeah, like if you guys think like the tricks in this game are hard, like Nano's from a time where early 4 eyes was like standard, and like I don't think I would be able to even do that, to be honest.
Yeah,
And we are talking about the time it was 132 for PB, so
that's insane. That's crazy. Yeah, so basically the next few minutes of the game is pretty much just gonna be Quidditch matches, but there is, I mean, one thing to note with Quidditch is, so for a while, a lot of people played on emulator for this game for a long time, and Quidditch on emulator actually has no lag, which it makes it a lot easier. But on console, doesn't matter what PlayStation model you have, it'll have lag, whether you have a 90K or a 35K or whatever. So that's one place where console loses time, but console's faster because of loads mainly, because of we're using a PlayStation 2 console using fast disk speed, which is a feature that the PlayStation 2s have that can load PlayStation 1 games faster. Yeah, some people will think it's illegal, but it's just hardware. Anyway, what I'm gonna be... Yes, yes it is. I'm actually also doing a quick save and quit, so I was actually holding down start and select while I saved my game, and it saves like I think 2 seconds or something. It was found by Nitroff, actually, like last year. So I'm going to be going back into Quidditch, or I'm going to be going into the Quidditch menu. You have to replay the Hufflepuff match, and then you play the Ravenclaw match, and then you go back into your game, and then, like I said, the game thinks that you completed Ravenclaw in the game. There's another thing that you can do in the Hufflepuff match. There's actually a trick we can do called Snitch Instagrab, where we grab the snitch instantly right when the menu opens. It's pretty precise timing, but it's not too bad. But yeah, it saves like 2 seconds. But other than that, Quidditch is pretty much just, I guess I'd call it an auto-scroller, but I don't know what you...
If you don't bring...
Yeah, if you don't miss...
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Last thing, you can gain time by pulling back out your memory card.
Oh yeah, that was a new thing that was discovered recently. Yeah, so what Nano was saying, Rico actually discovered that because after both Quidditch matches, the game will check to make sure to see if you want to save your game, and we used to just mash triangles and to not save it. But Rico actually discovered if you remove your memory card before it checks for the memory card, it'll just go straight into quitting out of the Quidditch match, and it saves like 5 seconds. And this was literally discovered like 2 weeks ago. So easy. Yeah, you take out the memory card when you start the Quidditch match. Like I do during the cutscene, because you don't have to reload your game because you're already loaded into your file. So once you do that, you don't need to reload everything.
During Quidditch League, obviously. Doing this after saving the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty funny discovery. Like literally no one thought of that, and we're like, what the fuck? No one thought of this. Okay, I missed the stage to grab. I think I did it too late, but whatever. That's just 2 seconds lost. But yeah, pretty funny. I'll still be saving time compared to my PB just because of the memory card thing. So you literally just mash triangle and you'll quit. There's no check on.
2 minutes on first one.
Wait, oh, you lost 2 minutes?
Oh yeah, I failed it like 5 times.
Oh shoot.
I filled it once.
Oh shit.
Oh, you messed X on triangle.
This is what I get for playing on a new controller.
Yeah, adjusting to a new controller for any game is pretty like risky, I guess.
I almost got it first try, but I missed it by 1 frame, and I hit the
Oh shoot. Well, there's always Fire C2, which people can catch up, because Fire C2 for some reason seems like it's a lot harder than the first one because of the way that I don't know. Every time I do Fire C2, it feels a lot harder than the first one because of my positioning.
It's
I don't.
different because of the lag from your health. Your health is always on screen. That's my theory.
But like, there's been times where I've had full health and it's still different. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Red Hot pointed that out like last year. They're like, he's like, I feel like Fire C2 is slightly different timing, and I'm like, yeah, I feel that also. I don't know. Usually it's not that bad, but it can still screw you. But usually if you fail it once and do it a second time, then it's the same as the first one. Like the first Fire Siege. Yeah. I don't know, we'll just see what happens.
So we should probably explain Quidditch abuse. That was actually discovered in a YouTube comment. Although we have found forum posts back from 2003 where people were like, yo, my game skipped past all of this, what happened? And I think it was Nano that showed me that actually.
So basically, the way the trick was discovered was one person was very scared of their child to do the dungeons, because I guess a lot of us when we were kids thought it was way too scary or something. And doing Quidditch abuse allows us to skip pretty much everything.
Oh, what?
It's saving about 20-30 minutes just by doing it.
It saves 19 minutes.
That's a lot still. Well, I missed the snitch the second time, so I'll probably not be saving any time on Quidditch.
Fire Key skip both times, saves 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So the theory for why it works is once again spaghetti code, because what we found out recently using a hex editor is that Quidditch League is actually referred to as a Quidditch Cup, which could lead us to believe that it was added last minute, like literally last minute. So maybe the game, I don't think the game differentiates between Ravenclaw match in game and in Quidditch League, and that's why it works.
So yeah, it doesn't notice the difference as long as you don't save. If you save, it registers it as Voldemort.
Yeah, good point.
And it's really weird because if you do the game like normally and you get to these matches, the ring pattern.
Oh yeah, that's one other thing. The ring pattern in any percent versus Hondo in any category that wouldn't use Quidditch League is actually different with ring.
The only same pattern is Hufflepuff main game and Quidditch League first game. All of them are different. And surprisingly, Quidditch for Ravenclaw in Quidditch League is harder than the flying key at the end of the games.
So if we look at Wingo's screen, we are now at Gringotts, which is the bane of a lot of people's existence who has tried to either beat the game or do the game 100%.
Very true.
Shout out to Prot for keeping us from Gringotts skip.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't even remember the story behind it.
Yeah, so if anyone thinks Gringotts could be possible, theoretically with super speed it is, but without super speed it's not.
Gringotts skip is not possible, no. I believe it's just
Good afternoon. Swing the bar, the cross button. Be careful, Mr. There are bonus. Collect as many.
This whole time.
Like, the game is so broken everywhere. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
Just
maybe one
fingers.
day. I have... If it ever is found, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super speed out, because you can walk to it very easily.
So yeah, Gringotts, auto scrolls, free time, thank you.
Yeah,
If you want to take a coffee or something, or do a donation, that is the time, maybe.
yeah. I already adjusted whip, but I'll adjust them again, I guess. Turn them up a little bit more after I get all the coins.
So Whip, anything to say about difference between any percent Gringotts and Hundo Gringotts?
Oh, I got plenty.
But also lower the game a little bit too. I got bookmarks. So. I turned whip up a little bit. Yeah, I increased you a little bit more and also lowered the game a bit. So.
Okay, so for 100% in this game, you actually have to collect all the gems. And in order to unlock the gems, there are certain coin sections that require you to collect all the coins before the gems unlock.
Congratulations.
And the reason you have to collect all the gems is because you get a wizard card. And you need all wizard cards in 100%. And Canuts is not the worst.
Oh.
Sickles and Galleons are by far the worst part, about 100%.
If you wish.
But I have 6 years of experience, so maybe I'm a bit biased on this.
I mean, I have a few months of experience, and I can easily tell I do not like this game.
I'll say this: I've done just a couple of runs of 100%, and I've only had one run get past Gringotts.
That was your
Because if you
PD.
fail once, if you miss one gem, it's go for 2.5 minutes time loss, something like that.
Sickles is 2.5 minutes. I think Galleons is close to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, Mr. I wonder if you got a bonus gem.
Also, that one run I got past Gringotts was wrong.
Good luck.
It was a really good time as well.
Gringotts is the ice level of platform game. So annoying.
I think the developers asked themselves, how can we annoy the player and add ice physics to the game? I know, Gringotts, it's National Wax the Floor Day.
We don't use that mechanic to... Yeah. We don't use that mechanic enough. Let's use it in dungeons too.
Yeah.
Literally, it was a throwaway line in the movie, and like the books, and like now it's full blown mechanic.
I didn't even remember the mention that the floor was really waxed.
I don't. So I do not think I ever done the journey.
I don't. It's been a while, okay, I haven't watched Like it is in many other houses apparently.
Well, it's
Yeah.
always on during Christmas time.
Was it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you go, what's the channel? Hallmark?
No, Freeform. Freeform.
Freeform, ABC, etc.
ABC Family, Freeform.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, I don't watch
That's
TV
been a thing
either.
for like 2 decades.
I haven't watched TV.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's none of us watch TV nowadays.
True. It wasn't for sports. Well, I need a TV.
So basically watching TV.
Congratulations. Please return.
Okay. One more coin section, and then we can go to the RNG section of the run, which can really lose you a lot of time or save you a lot of time. Based on
RNG alley.
Yeah, RNG Alley based on literally 2 mini games, because the last mini game is pretty much an auto scroller.
X, if you wish.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's talked about this, but you have to collect papers to get into each vault, and I mean, we've talked about with the floors being waxed to shit, but you want to do this as fast as possible, of course, and you don't want to, like, you can slow down really easily with these floors, but you can also maintain most of your speed if you, depending on what walls you bounce off of. I've had pretty decent paper collections. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah. I think this
okay.
one, yeah.
I don't know who has
Guardians there.
type on the gold leaderboard.
Ah, the other gob. Steering is.
I can't remember.
I think it's Nitroff that has the gold on Green Guts. I think he has. Yeah, I think he has the gold.
So Nitroff is the only one of the top 5 not here today.
Yeah, I don't know if he didn't submit or if he submitted.
I think
Right.
he didn't.
He's in Canada. He couldn't hear us.
Dang.
I'm in France and again.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the story up until this point, Hagrid is waiting outside his hut for you to collect fire seeds. Meanwhile, we played Quidditch, in which Hagrid showed up and was like, oh, my dragon is sick. And we basically never rescued his, or hatched his dragon from his egg.
What a good
but
friend.
it's sick, so we have to go to Diagon Alley, and Hagrid will spend his own money to get drunk, while he gets an 11-year-old to get his own money to buy the components that would save his dragon.
What a good friend, honestly. Shout out to Hagrid.
Yeah.
Hagrid is a pro.
I feel like we're too hard on Hagrid. I mean, his dragon is there.
Whose dragon is? Who has to
Which dragon? You didn't see a dragon?
Dude, you talking about the dragon that's also a wizard card?
We didn't even hatch the dragon, so we don't even know if there's a dragon.
That's for you.
We still haven't gotten fire seeds.
So yeah, in any percent, Hagrid is trying to just get money from you for whatever reason, because we don't know if dragon is real or not. It's like the Schrödinger dragon is there but not there.
I like the physics reference there.
Someone talk about Norbert and being a special wizard card.
Oh, what?
It is.
Isn't he? Isn't
I have
someone
no
say-
idea.
No, it was like in like the data, like there's a space for an 18th wizard card and it's Norbert.
Oh yeah, I just now looked at that.
Alright, well.
Isn't his name different in the wizard card also? Instead of
Well done,
Norbert,
Mr.
something else?
You can return to.
Let me check.
Yes, Spyro.
Spyro.
Norbert the Spyro.
Norbert the dragon. Okay.
You thought it was Spyro that saved the realm from nasty Nork. It was actually Norbert.
Oh, come on. That was such a slow goblin skip. I'm actually 2.7 ahead of PB right now, but Diagon Alley is probably not gonna go well. Diagon Alley. So there's.
I am 2 minutes behind.
Dang. So Whip, if you want to talk about Diagon Alley, mini games you can.
So first minigame we have to get Toad Warts, and they are hiding in a random box. However, when you finish the dialogue, you will see immediately if the toad is at the bottom because the crate will shake. However, where it spawns is actually random. So in Wingo's case, he got one upstairs. And whenever it spawns upstairs, it will always spawn downstairs again. Now the tricky thing is, when it spawns downstairs, it can spawn either upstairs or downstairs.
Dang.
And the crate will shake immediately when if it spawns downstairs.
I got the
whenever
worst.
it spawns in.
I got the
Thank you,
worst
Spaghetti-
RNG. So.
Spaghetti
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up down. I got up down up, which is the worst you can get. But it wasn't that bad. They were actually not in bad spots. They were really close to the stairs, at least. The ones
If you get a frog upstairs, the most likely place it'll be downstairs is the closest one to you.
Ah, my peep. I must warn
On
you,
average.
have a good
I always try to hit the first box closest when I go downstairs because of that. I find that I usually get the frog up and that specific.
Come on. Ah, stupid frog.
Okay, the peacock. Peacock moves very erratically, but we can. Well, I wouldn't say we can.
Oh,
well, you can sort of manipulate
Really?
him, but it's really hard.
Okay, actually, it wasn't that bad.
Come on.
collected.
The biggest problem with
Where's some-
Peacock is that he can crash the game.
Damn,
Oh,
wasn't that bad.
that happened once.
It's happened to both me and Hypno, so it's happened more than once.
Diagonally.
Excellent. My eagle, his treats. Use the once
Pretty
he's
much got the worst pattern that you can get for the frog.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I talked to it now. Alright, time for diagonal.
Oh boy.
So there is a way to manipulate the peacock on certain spots. That's pretty hard to do, but you can. Because basically, peacock is set up to have some predetermined. I don't know how to say it, but
Predetermined.
yeah, predetermined patterns. So when he is in a certain spot, you can anticipate which way he will go, especially when you enter the room all the alley on the left. You can manipulate the peacock to goes up and down and up and down and up and down, and that can save a lot of time instead of having the guy running to
Dude,
knock the boxes.
I got the frog special, up, down, up.
I did too. But the peacock was nice, thankfully. Which is actually called a phoenix in the game files for some reason.
And that still pisses me off to this day. Think about it, we could have a cool phoenix instead of get a shitty peacock.
Yo, peacock, my brother. Aw.
But you don't want to stomp on a phoenix, but on the peacock it's okay.
Yes.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione
Peacock
spent
was
most of their
good.
free time in Hagrid's hut.
I had a decent diagonal. I only lost
What's your-
16
what?
seconds to gold, so.
Eventually,
Excuse
after
you,
much coaxing,
Peacock.
Hagrid agreed. That night, Harry carried Norbert up to the tallest tower.
What a
Ron's brother Charlie
almost said like a
had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to
So
Romania.
that's the first lesson you have to learn when
Once
you
Norbert
speedrun the
was
game.
freed, however,
Be mad at the peacock,
Malfoy
but
sprang his trap.
get over it after.
Harry was
Yeah,
told
just get
by
over
Professor
it.
McGonagall. For his detention, Harry was to make his way into the Forbidden
Alright,
Forest.
well, time for Forbidden
and
Forest,
search for a
where
wounded unicorn.
there's a few things going on. So.
That split up.
First skip is
Be careful.
It's not that bad, but
If I'm not
if you get shit RNG then with the bushes, then it can be annoying.
So the way the bushes spawn in on the bridge is that RNG.
Yep.
Didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
RNG.
because you can tell sometimes like there's like a lot of those things on them, and sometimes there's like.
Yeah, sometimes you can get
Why
like
would they?
Sometimes
Why
you,
would they? It's a good question.
yeah, they want to put RNG as many things as possible so we don't speedrun the game.
Too bad. Argonauts.
Too bad, so sad.
Yeah, look who got the last laugh. Who's actually alive? Not you.
That's fun.
Agreed.
Oh my god, fuck. Well, I failed bridge skip. Sick. That was a bad angle.
More time to catch up, baby.
Okay, I got it second try. I probably only lost like a few seconds there.
Damn it.
I failed it. Yes, only lost a few seconds. Oh, okay.
Egggdar was about to get excited.
Yeah, I was about to do like, I got this in the
I probably lost like 6 or 7.
Guys, I saved time on my diagonal split.
That's awesome.
Oh my.
3 whole seconds.
Oh,
baby.
I doubt
Also, Dragon Norbert, who we never hatched from an egg, but is somehow hatched anyway.
Incendio!
Another thing to note is we're actually purposely damage abusing a few times in the forest because we want to have our health flow for a death abuse in the dungeons. So I'm taking hits intentionally. Oh, no problem. This was actually a really good forest if one failing bridge good. First time.
I've been doing too much no major skips.
Oh yeah. This part's later in the run.
Okay, first try for a bridge skip for me.
Nice. Good job.
But a bit slow, but still first try.
Still first try.
I take it.
I got a first try also.
Oh wow.
Oh baby, my
Y'all
time
are
to catch up to
you guys are
himself.
god gamers.
God gamer.
Easiest trick in the game. You literally just walk into a wall and it pushes you up.
So it works the same way we do for your seed skip. It's because Engel is acute, so Harry doesn't know where to stand. Totally mess up.
I'm losing more than 6 seconds. I'm actually losing. I lost 13.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much time you lose by just failing a little trick.
Yeah, that was actually more than I thought I did. So that was actually not a bad forest, but I guess my split say otherwise.
Excuse me, Harry? Why did you not...
to keep someone alive who was an inch from death? Harry realized that the hooded figure he'd seen in the clearing was none other than he who
Super bad forest for me.
Lord Voldemort.
Mess up fast incendio twice. Bad totals.
That was a close shave, Harry.
How do you guys get the turtle to not move when you take damage? Like, I go towards it, but the turtle moves. It's annoying.
You have to stay behind it and not move.
Dang it.
Some, in fact.
Yeah, you have to be directly vertical with it. If you're a little bit off, you'll start moving.
What the fuck? Hello, controller. Oh my god, can you... What is it doing?
Uh-oh.
My controller is like...
Uh-oh.
My controller is like literally like spazzing out right now. I'm not even like... Okay, I lost like 15 seconds to the flute. That's awesome.
Out like a
He's about to ace this.
That is so good.
I've been doing some
Dude,
reading
turtle
about
looking
little
right at me,
Slam,
I
the wizard
love
that
you.
Hagrid mentioned. He's the creator of the sorcerer. Supposedly, if it's here, we
When are you getting married to the turtle, Redneck?
I suppose.
Wow, that's cool.
If he looks at me.
So time for fire seed number 2. Electric Boogaloo. I don't know if that's gonna
Dude,
work.
that's the split name for when I do Hooch 2 and 100%.
Oh really?
Hooch 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's so appropriate.
It was a movie.
Was it?
Yeah. It was Breakdance was the first one, and then it was like Breakdance 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, I got it second try. I lost, holy shit, I lost 20 seconds to the fucking flute. That's awesome. I got fire seed first try, and I lost 20 seconds to my controller being stupid.
Someone can correct me on the movie title. It's either like Breakdance or like Break.
That's awesome. This could have like actually PB'd.
Oh, dude, don't even talk to me about actually PBing, dude.
Well, we'll see what Slothbrain has to
First
say.
tier.
See what Slothbrain.
So coming up is Lovebrain Skip. That was found by, I think it was Purple, who decided, hey, I'm gonna walk into this hedge until it breaks. And then it broke.
Nice, first try.
So, I'm not sure how this works, but it's some janky angle where you can walk up the hedge by placing the camera correctly and aiming at a specific pixel on the hedge. I don't know if anyone is more qualified to explain it than I am.
Nah.
Yeah, Slotbrain's pretty easy, isn't it, Egggdar?
Great. You
I
found
hate that. I hate that.
The race for House Cup continues.
Nah.
Ravenclaw.
Perfect.
Hufflepuff.
Not gonna lie, pause buffering Fireseed Skip might be my go-to
Slytherin.
from now on because
Doesn't lose that much time.
No.
no, and I get it every time, so I don't want to risk it.
Gryffindor are in the lead on House
Oh,
Cup.
that was close.
Here, I'll pause
House
buffer
Cup
too.
is heating up.
Yeah,
I
let's
went.
save up
Oh,
there.
I went over the trees to get safe, and I barely missed the edge. on
Oh
top,
shoot.
And
Wow.
I landed just near the void.
That's crazy.
Oof.
That was a big
Ah.
move, Nano.
this golden snake will be in big
I got it first try. Wait, I might be PB pace.
Oh shit, nice. 114 pace.
I should decide not to do
well.
pause buffer because I did not like that road that it gave me, so I just did the tree grab and I got it.
You could be on 114 pace right now.
That'd be
Egggdar.
sick. Nah, I'm going for the 113 right now. Watch me ace everything from here.
Bro,
Good
I
luck,
would be
dude.
on 113 pace if it wasn't for the first couple seats. God, this run was
Hey,
so good except
do
for
you guys
that.
have time for me to read a few donations?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
go
it.
for it.
Alrighty, we got a $10 donation from DylWingo. No comment, I think.
Oh yeah, I literally did it right before the run started,
yeah.
so.
Yeah. And then we got a $3.30 donation from Red Rum Socks who says USA, USA.
Yes.
Perfect.
I feel so
Yeah,
offended.
yeah, that's like you're singling out like the only person that's not from the U.S. That's kind of mean.
Listen,
Let
listen,
me
listen.
sing the Marseillaise and yeah,
Listen.
we will talk.
Everywhere is America. They just don't know it yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh, controversy.
Yeah, guns, all of that.
Maybe I'm lying and I'm not actually in America. I'm in like Antarctica, so yeah. I think now there's only 2 Americans in the race. Just kidding. That was a terrible, terrible joke.
The best HP runners are either from the US or Canada. Prove me wrong.
True.
It's funny.
Damn, Red Hot destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Poor guy.
Didn't you like do that like animation when you got world record?
Oh my god, that
When
was
you
great.
when you first got world record in this, you.
When I got world record, it was like maybe getting close to like 2 or 3 years ago. I got world record, and then Red Hot was the world record holder, and he's from Brazil. And so when I got world record, I put a superimposed a flag, a Brazilian flag, over my stream, and then I lowered it down while playing the Battle Hymn of America music, and then I raised the American flag.
Come on.
So dumb, honestly.
It was a great moment.
Okay,
I had
well.
that prepared for months, and I just never got it.
Fuck off. Wow, that's
So
cool.
I guess now's a good time to explain why we're not doing potions or defense against the dark arts, I guess, if people can already...
Yeah.
So, yeah. We skip to Diagon Alley, which unlocks Forbidden Forest. And when you complete Forbidden Forest, you unlock Fluffy's door in the Forbidden Corridor. However, we cannot get to Fluffy's door right now until we unlock Upper Castle, which we unlock by doing the 4 eyes. And even then, the Forbidden Corridor door is still locked. So we have to sneak past Filch in order to get to Fluffy's door. And that's because of all the sequence breaking that's been done in this run.
And because we went sequence break, the game unlocks Verdemilius and RV4, the 2 remaining spells. Verdemilius, we used it for the one and only time there, and RV4 we will use it only once to get to Upper Castle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's done.
And I don't know if anyone else is doing it, but I'll go for the different blue eye strat.
Oh, the one where that has the chance of soft locking?
No longer a chance of soft locking with my new disc.
Oh, you got a new disc. Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've done it like 5 times and have a soft lock on it.
Okay, that's good.
There is a chance that when you do it, that the blue eye won't go.
Well,
famous last words.
Yeah, good luck with that, dude. This was a terrible, terrible one for us. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm losing like 10 seconds or so from 4 eyes. Unfortunate.
Turtles hit me. What's your problem?
Yeah, I had a bad cycle because I missed the... If you miss the yellow eye, you can actually get a bad cycle on the turtles and you won't get hit.
I purposely took a hit on the turtles because they weren't giving me anything.
Yeah, I'm losing 10. 10 or so.
Oh, Egggdar, you clipped into the wall there.
Yeah, I clip into the wall. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens.
Oh, I can't even show off the blue eye strat now because I have perfect health.
7, 8, 10 seconds.
I messed up the red eye skip, unfortunately.
Just it.
Yeah, I almost messed that up myself.
So basically what you can do is kill the red eyes exiting the door at the same time, and so you skip the cutscene.
Dude, did no one talk about night skip and how it saves so much time?
Night jump, yeah. Night
It's
jump.
3 seconds.
It's not 3 seconds. Get out of here.
It's not that
5
much.
seconds,
It's not
whatever.
that much time.
When you're playing on D-pad like me, you lose 50 seconds doing it because you mess up all the time.
I remember in my my current world record, I remember Nano was like telling me in chat, he's like, don't go for night skip, don't go for night skip. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go for it.
So free.
It's no, you can still mess. It's not. I wouldn't call it free because you can still like, you can still fuck yourself and like hit the night or like hit like there's like I think there's like an invisible wall you can hit, but yeah, like I was just like I'm just gonna go for it, and Banana was like, don't go for it, you're gonna lose the run. I'm like I'll go for it.
Don't do it.
I will say it's significantly difficult. It's significantly more difficult to be allowed in here instead of analog.
Yeah, no, it's very difficult to use D-pad.
Yeah.
There are things.
Just a small thing about the end of 4i section. We do death abuse. That's why we took it on the total in Forbidden Forests. So when you killed all the 4 eyes, the game checks the flag and say, okay, all eyes are killed. And even if you die, all the eyes remains dead. So that's why we fall into the pit, because it's faster to die and get into the entrance right away instead of going back.
So if you look at Wingo's stream, we are doing, or he is doing, the stealth section, which is, well, they decided this needed Metal Gear Solid mechanics. So
But we have something.
Hell yeah.
Nothing. See that you do, Mr. Filch.
Yeah,
Good. I have something
it's
special
actually
planned
a
for
staple
anyone.
in Harry Potter too, because the 6th gen games also have sneaking sections as well.
dude, they went overboard with the stealth in the PS2 game of the second game.
Yeah, they're significantly more scary too. To me anyway, I found them more scary than the PlayStation 1 ones.
I don't know. Phil chipped Snape on the 4th section of HP2 PS1. That's pretty scary to me.
Just to my method, it's literally free.
And with the little screamer.
Or your money.
Or your money back. That's a good one.
Don't miss the key in the second room. Don't miss the key.
The
Because
1 second strat.
that happens.
The 1 second strat, baby.
I made sure I got the key. I was like, I'm not missing it. Like,
It's only 1 second.
oh, the
Yeah.
cloakless strat? Oh, I don't. That's hard. I
It's
don't,
a free 1 second time save.
Hey, do the 2 second
Any
strat.
run that you do, 100%, any percent, remember your skips, I do it, so. But you save 1 second every time compared to world record in every other category, okay? Take it from me.
There's a really hard strat you can do in a 3rd room where you jump down immediately instead of getting the cloak and go around Mrs. Norris and then climb up the bookcase. It's so hard, but it saves like 2 seconds, so no one does it. And if you get caught, you get sent back to the very first room.
Okay, don't get caught.
yeah, you can lose runs here pretty easily.
All the doors are unlocked. If you get caught, but
6 seconds, damn. That's
you
a
don't
lot.
want to.
Not gonna lie, if
Meanwhile, the
I
housepoint hourglasses are slowly filling up.
I'm desperate.
Ravenclaw,
I'm trying to win this. Chapter pride.
Hufflepuff,
I don't know, maybe I should go for it. I mean, I'm already like 3 minutes behind. Well, 2
What
minutes.
does it?
It's your call.
What does an extra minute matter?
Gryffindor.
I don't even remember how to do it exactly. Like I
Slytherin are in
vaguely
the
know.
lead
the
on
move.
house points.
Yeah, you have to
The
like in a
race
very
for the house
specific
cup is
spot
heating up.
for that to be a thing.
Yeah, and go around the race.
It's just not worth it, honestly.
1 second one is.
But the first room is definitely worth it, though, to go cloakers.
Only Hagrid, of course. Try and
Oh man, I hit.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not even backing up. Okay, I lost on the fluffy. Nice. I didn't back up for some reason. Like my head, I wasn't thinking.
Oh, I thought you got early.
No,
Lucky.
I didn't. I didn't. You can get early, but I don't think my gold has that. Okay, other than that, it wasn't that bad.
I have to mute, so I do a mashing technique. I don't want to annoy everybody with the.
This is still actually on 113 pace, which is pretty sick. It's 113 4x pace, which is like, but I don't think I'll get a 113. I'd have to play really, really well until the end.
I don't have timer for myself, so I have absolutely no clue if I am ahead of PB or not.
I know what this.
But I'm 100% sure I'm not.
Oh, I got the grab and push. Did anyone else
What?
grab?
Bingo.
No, there's no way I was getting that crap.
Why did it not cast full bender?
Bingo.
Oh, sounds like no time to catch up.
Every like mistake I make,
So desperate.
every mistake I make, Eggdar's like, oh my god, I'm gonna catch up now. I'm gonna catch up now. I'm gonna catch
That's
up
so sweet.
now.
Trying my best, though, for real.
I'm so mad at myself. That 2 minutes of fire suit now.
Oh,
Everything else fine.
oh my god. I made a giant mistake. Okay, I'm not getting a 113.
What'd you do?
I got hit by a Devil Snare.
Oh, did it refill?
And he did it again. Oh my god. This is so bad. I'm losing like
You gotta
so
be careful. You might refill itself.
God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Holy crap. Guys, what am I doing right now? Seriously.
Oh god, Wingo.
You know what? I'm just glad no one's PP.
Wow.
What? Dude, this is like, oh my god, this is so bad. I'm
So bad.
I'm actually like annoyed right now. Can you please let me hit you? This never happened before. I'm not even kidding. This has never happened before. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, I just lost almost a minute on Devil's Snare. That's never happened in the history of history. That's amazing.
The history of
it's happened to me several times when I
Hey,
first
we go this fluffy.
Oh my god, that was what was that? What was that shit? And no, I didn't do that on purpose. I seriously don't even know why that happened. Whatever, I don't care. Makes it a closer race at least.
Oh, purposely throwing it.
So now if I messed up Clody, because I don't go for the pause button for sure, then somebody could actually win.
Wait.
For skins of Yo, Wingo, stop throwing.
Excuse me? Hey, excuse me? Whoa, what just happened?
What happened?
I don't know.
That's like similar to what happened to me. I charged the full
Wait, what?
flipendo and it didn't freaking do anything.
He's
What? Redneck, what did you do?
Soft lock?
No.
No, that's not a soft lock. It's just a reset, like for the patterns.
3 times. What?
Okay.
Did you aim really high on the second to last one?
I swear I got them all.
Because if you aim too high on one of them, the hitbox doesn't extend all
Ooh,
the way.
okay.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting this push though.
This is such BS, dude.
Oh, this is getting the push, man. Give it to me. Give me that push. That's all I want.
Okay, so like, because I've never had that happen before, what's the backup if the Devil's Snare goes back into its like little thing?
Ron, you almost did it. Damn.
You do it again,
No, like the main tentacle, like when it goes back into its like little dome or whatever.
I think you just walk into the middle and it pops again.
Okay.
You just walk. So you just walk up to it and you have to charge your flip window on the right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I did that like 3 times. Like I did something similar to that, and I literally just kept getting hit because I'm amazing at playing games.
I think what happened was, I must have missed one of the things, and since I missed one of them, they all respawn. Like I guess if you like go out of turn, they all respawn.
Harry, you'll have
Dude, get out of here, fly! Jeez, there's like a fly in my face right now. Like everything's trying to make me throw the race right now. Fucking.
I have ants in my garbage disposal.
I guarantee you, fucking Harry Potter himself is like trying to like make me throw the race. He's like casting all these spells like that literally never happened in my game before. He probably cursed my PS2.
If you feel bad, get throwing on your back. That's me.
Well, I cut up to Ron.
Wait, Ron's in the race? I'm just kidding. You said I caught up to Ron.
Yeah, you know, before the chess piece, if you delay enough lag, you can actually catch up to Ron.
Oh yeah. Can you actually get in the door before him?
That's the thing. I was trying my best, but I wasn't able to. I was able to touch Ron physically, like just bump into him, but I wasn't able to actually grab the door.
You can reach the door before run, but that's only in super speed % so far. And ironically, in super speed % run will still be at the chessboard being hurt, even though you got there before.
Yeah, people used to think that if you like maneuvered the camera and like got ahead of certain Hermione or whatever, that you would save time. Like, if you think about it, it looks like you save time, but it really doesn't. It doesn't save time. I said it doesn't save any time.
Okay. Taking up chess slowly because it's so easy to mess up.
It really is easy to mess up chess. I think that happened in my Potterthon run 2 years ago also, actually, with Redneck. I think I messed up chess.
I think I've messed up like a PB on chess.
Oh yeah, for whoever's listening on Potterthon, like literally right after my run's over, I have to like cut streams. I have to go to work because I work in like 11 minutes. No joke.
Uh-oh.
Literally funny, like legit funny enough. The same exact thing happened last year, where my run was right before my shift, and I literally after I was finished with the run, I was like, all right, see you guys, and I left. So, but I wasted a minute on Devil Snare, so that's a minute I could have like saved on going to work. Thanks video game. Fucking.
Imagine speedrunning going to work.
I mean, the thing is, my job is actually like funny enough. It's like down the street from my house, so it's like not far away at all. So like getting to work is not a trouble. It's just that I technically at my job actually, if you get there before, because I start at 3 my time. If I got there at 3:06, I'm technically still on time because there's like a 6-minute time rule thing. So whatever. I'll just say if I was late, I'll just say I was playing video games. For charity. For charity though.
You have to put in the for charity thing in there. They let you slide with that. For
No, they didn't care last year. I was actually late last year, and they were like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." Yeah. But
Get a load of this.
I almost wasn't going to run today because of work, but like I was like, nah, I have time. I think I have time, and I am barely cutting it close, but I'll have time.
On my resume, when I was applying for jobs, at the very bottom, you know where you put like your hobbies or whatever, I put in participated in charity events for cancer.
I mean, that's not a lie though. Like you have done marathons for, like.
I mean, I put former world record on speed games, so on my resume.
Hell yeah!
Why not?
Hell yeah!
Maybe. I should
Hell
probably
yeah.
put that up there also.
Flex on. Gotta put it on the Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, that means that you can focus on the thing and practice and get in community. So that's okay, I think.
I mean, it is like speedrunning can actually create like real world skills. Like I actually had an internship interview when I was still a computer information systems major.
Early troll.
And I actually told them my speed ran, and they were like, "Oh wow, what is that?" And I told them what it was, and they were like, "That's really cool." I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty sick." So.
Dude, why is my chest so slow?
Looks like you'll have to. Did you see this?
Like legit, like.
So,
oh wait.
what you saw Wingo do was raising the chair before the troll fell in the hole, and then as it's about to fall in the hole, he drops the chair because it overlaps the cutscenes and basically saves 3 seconds where you have to watch the troll fall into the hole.
That strat was actually found in like 2016, but like nobody did it. Like I don't know why no one, like the video was, because I actually thought like I discovered it because I made a video. I was like, oh my god, guys, and everyone's like, oh, that's already a thing. I'm like, oh, no one does this though.
Yeah, that was in a unlisted playlist.
Yeah, it was in an unlisted playlist on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep, I've only lost 1 run to that trick, and that was a GDQ submission.
I lost a PB to it last week. That was hilarious.
I lost a PB on there. Because you just think you're gonna save like that .1, it's gonna matter. No, it doesn't.
Oh, we got the rack boys in chat.
Okay, close skip time.
Okay, I didn't get it first try.
Time to catch up.
I didn't get it second try. You have time. You actually have time to catch up because I didn't get it either try. And I don't do
You
the.
have
I got my
like.
money on Egggdar. Let's go.
You have like.
Okay, I got it. Third try.
You get like 7.
Okay. I think I'm still in the lead. I don't know.
Dang it.
Yeah. Dang.
Unless you mess up fast Voldy.
I threw a minute and 14 seconds in the last section of the game. And the Devil's Snare thing was total bullcrap, by the way.
I'll get Claude first. Because I'll do the strong.
If you get Clody second try, then it's pretty much first try for the pause buffer method, Nixo.
Rest in peace.
Egggdar skipping the potion. He's taking big risks. Big risks.
I'm saving all the second.
Egggdar's
So
the
for
big
fast
boy.
only, if you can get a bit quiet for the audio clue, would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking my headphones off right now.
Oh wait, I think I soft lock.
Oh no.
Soft lock.
Oh no.
I don't have audio, so I wasn't able to hear.
Yep, you soft lock.
Oh no.
I mean, can't you in theory just
What
like,
the fuck? Wait, what? What is he doing? What? What the fuck was that? That was so weird.
Okay, so Wingo got the rage softlock. You love
I didn't get the soft lock, but he just started raving. He just started raving, like that was really weird. No! Hit him. Thank you. Okay, I didn't soft lock good. Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, literally once I'm done with this run, I'm gonna like just literally like I have to leave, so I'm gonna pop
No,
out.
don't tell me I got softlock too. No. Ooh.
The only way I can really fix this is just by
God. Alright. I just
Hell
finished,
yeah.
so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me.
Alright, see you, Wingo.
See you.
See you, Wingo.
Thanks, man. See ya.
So I Why am I going so slow? There's no reason. Dude, I better gold this Voldemort split. Time to mash. Ay, oh my thumb, oh, coming up on time for me. Ow, 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 it hurts. Time. Is that everyone? Gotcha. Dude, fucking not last. Hell yeah.
After was soft locked.
How'd you soft lock?
I wasn't
if
counting.
Oh no! Did you do 7?
Yep.
Oh no.
I missed it because I don't have audio on my end because I only have a pair of headphones. So it's either I listen to the game or I listen to you guys.
Right.
So I'm kind of like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Fortunate.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just get the bread next time. I'm a bread scientist after all.
No one had a good run.
You
I did.
still with an estimate though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I did gold Fluffy by like 0.5 or something.
Oh. What was the time of Wingo? Like 1 15 something?
It was 115 something.
No, 115, I think.
Alright, time's coming up.
It's around to 1:15:06.
Yeah, that's pretty okay for one.
No. I choked it away, boys.
GG.
GG's.
GG's.
Good games. Yeah, Jock, I miscounted completely. Oh, I hate counting. Anything that has to do with numbers, I hate. Honestly.
It's you know what? It's really easy to miscount because the first one you do counts towards everything else. So some people they'll start counting after they do the first one.
What happened
I
down
don't
the
do that.
dungeons between yourself
I
and
understand.
Professor Quill is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows. The
Alrighty,
stone had
GG
been
to all the
destroyed,
runners.
but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent
Coming up
Lord
next is the
Voldemort's
QWC
return.
race. Go ahead and give a
Dumbledore
follow
nodded,
to all the
sharing his
HP1
concern.
PS1 runners.
Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow
Kappa
Yeah,
clap.
excellent
Voldemort's
race,
return,
y'all.
Clap it up.
he may never regain his power at all. Harry
All right, I'm gonna
went
head out.
down to the
Thanks
end of the
for
year
hanging
feast
around. Thanks for the
alone
run,
that
guys.
night.
Yeah, thanks
The great
again,
hall was decked
Potterthon,
out
for
in
letting
green and
us
Yes,
silver.
thank you,
Except
Except
the
Potterthon.
game.
winning the house cup. When Harry entered, there was a sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and
That
Hermione,
was
trying
fun.
to ignore the stares of the other students.
I almost had
The
it.
house cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded